Hey, 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 hey. In fact, I'm too excited to sing the song. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it, guys. It's all about immersion. I was just saying this to the deliberate millionaires, but again, there's no but about it. I was just saying it to the deliberate millionaires about the way that I do the work that I do. I believe in immersion. You want to be successful in all areas of your life, you need to immerse yourself in a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way to experience life, to be around different people that speak in different ways, that do things differently from what you're used to. That is how you create success. You know, we give birth to children. We bring them into our world, you know, and they're immersed in our values. They're immersed, especially that first 5 years or so of life, they're immersed in what we choose to immerse them in. And so that incredible, incredible ways. And for you will be surprised. Like, in any, do you find that you're going through the same cycle of kind of crazy relationship over and over again? Honey, up level. Choose to put yourself in a different way of thinking about relationships, thinking about yourself, put yourself with people who think differently, immerse your mind in a different way of thinking, and I promise you that the next relationship you go into will be completely different from the ones that you seem to have found yourself in to date. Basically, what is it? Your job? Do you hate it so much and you feel like you have no choice? Immerse yourself in a place where people are trying different things, trying different jobs, trying different whatever. I promise you that in a little short time you'll suddenly find yourself a lot more courageous about you going to try a different job. Why? Because of immersion. You immerse yourself in a different environment. It makes a heck of a lot of a difference. It makes a difference to the life that you design for yourself. Okay, it makes a difference. This is the thing, we kind of get this whole, especially in this community, guys, you know, you experience a little bit of success here in different areas of your life, some not as much, in other areas of your life, not so much, you know, and then you start to pull back, you start to hide, you think people want too much from you, and in some cases, yeah, they have, okay, because you are that person people look up to and think that you know the answer to everything, and so they want you, and so you either pull back or you put on a front, but you're immersed in an environment that doesn't enable you to live to the fullness of your potential. You know you're called, you know that there's something that you're here to do, but there's all these other areas of life as well, that if they're not handled, then you find it difficult to do the actual thing that you're here to do. You know, yesterday I was singing about, in fact, we'll just sing it right now. I choose to live out my calling, I choose to live out my calling, I choose to live out my calling, I will not die with my music in me. My music in me. That was the affirmation from yesterday, right? And to live out that calling, you're going to have to immerse yourself in a whole different way. If you're not doing it right now, it's because you're immersed in a way that isn't helping you. You're immersed in an environment that is not optimized for your success, okay? So you're immersed in a place where the same kind of thing keeps happening to you over and over again, and you need to break free. And you know what? Sometimes you can't, you know, you're married to somebody who is kind of crazy. There's nothing you can do about that. Or you have friends and all of this stuff, and this has become your identity. But you want something more. You want something more. And if you want something more, you're going to have to get yourself out of the regular, normal way of looking at things, listening to the same people, talking about the same kind of stuff, basically. Say hello, I want to hear from you guys. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Say hello, just say hello. I want to know where you're streaming from. Tell me. But you're going to have to break free. You're going to have to break free, and you're going to have to immerse yourself in a new environment. You're going to have to start retraining your brain to think differently from the way that you have been. Because how else are you going to create the success that you desire in all areas of your life? How else are you going to get into those relationships you dream about? How else are you going to get that career, that business that you dream about? How else are you going to write that book if you are surrounded by people who don't understand why you want to write a book, or don't understand why you think you can, or and you're just you're taking on the same stuff over and over again? Then of course you're going to keep getting the same results over and over again. Honey, you need a new environment. I am a complete believer in the whole concept of immersion, immersing yourself in a new way, a new, different way of looking at things, because how else are you going to change your life? How else are you going to change your life if you keep doing exactly the same stuff? And the problem about doing the same stuff is that sometimes you don't even know that you're doing the same stuff over and over again, because everybody around you is doing exactly the same kind of thing that you do. And so you're all trapped in some kind of cycle that nobody knows how to break out free of. And in fact, you all get to the point where it's like, this is life. There is no other way. Whereas there are people who are living a completely different life from you. They're living the life that you want to live. But guess what? They think differently from you. They act differently from you. They act from, some of them anyway, act from something deeper inside of them. They believe in themselves in a way that maybe you don't just yet. And the only way you're going to get to the place where you are creating success in every single area of your life in the way that you dream of is that you immerse yourself in a different environment, which brings me to my point, which is the Deliberate Success Immersion Program. The Deliberate Success Immersion Program, which I am too excited about, so very excited about, because this is something brand new, and it is an I've been, you know what, for a while I've been thinking I want something that is more than business, more than just money and business and all of that stuff, because I do believe success is an across the board kind of thing, where if you're kind of broken and weird in your relationship side, of course you're not going to be making money in your business side. Not us. We are spiritual people. One area affects some other areas. There's some people that maybe can try to separate themselves completely, you know. Hey, Alex from Kampala in Uganda. Be blessed. You too, my honey. You be blessed as well. There are some that can actually box up their different sections of life, but that's not us, okay? You can try to be those people, but it doesn't work. It never works, because after a while you get sucked back into your crazy current existence, and it just won't work. The way we work, honey, is that we must look at all areas of our life. Okay, and start fixing those things that are keeping us bound up. Start sorting out those mental blocks and emotional blocks and relationship craziness, and what does your weight look like? Do you love yourself? All of that stuff. What beliefs? What are your religious beliefs? Are they keeping you back? Are you convinced that God is out to get you? Basically, because if you're convinced that God is out to get you, you won't do the work. You won't do what you want to do to create the life that you're designed to create. And in fact, it's kind of almost, it's so, anyway, the whole religious beliefs things, basically, and sometimes it's like the very God who gave you the vision, you're now accusing him of wanting you not to live it. It's like crazy. It's crazy sometimes the beliefs we take on board and we take as normal. And I say to you, honey, you need to be immersed in a different way of thinking. You might be part of a family that has strong traditions that keep you trapped, that keep you from living out the life that you're born to live, because nobody else has done it, nobody else is allowed to do it. You don't think you are either. And you keep the cycle going over and over again. You're waking up in the morning and you realize that you're not on track, you're not on purpose, and you don't know how to change it, because the only way you've seen to live life is the way you're doing it right now. But I say there is another way. And it starts with you being immersed in a different way of thinking. And the Deliberate Success Immersion Program is exactly what you need, okay? Because yes, for one, we're going to be getting some new habits into you, new habits of taking time to really get in touch with who you are. I'm going to be doing this whole The Spirit Speak downloads for you every single day. So I'm going to do my quiet time. I'm going to put stuff in group for us. I call the group the Incubator, the Life Designers Incubator. You have to come and join us in there, okay? Because it's an incubator. It's an incubator is where you're going to be immersed in a different way of thinking, of being, of acting, honey, because then your results will change in all areas, not just your work, all areas, because you are one complete being. We cannot separate in all these ways. If you really want to focus on the business stuff, the Deliberate Millionaire is exactly the place for you. For the Deliberate Success, in fact, I think everybody in the DM should come join us as well, okay? So if you're listening, yes, I will put a special price for you in the Deliberate Millionaire, but you need to come join in. you need to come join in, because we need to it's like boot camp your mind for success. So as we're boot camping your mind for success, we're getting you back in touch with spirit, with higher power, with your intuition inside. We are getting you very clear about what it is that you're here to do on this planet, so that every area of your life must fit into that purpose that you have, okay? And then we're taking action. We're taking clear, defined actions that get you where you want to go. We're going to have weekly calls every week. So this is like coaching calls for you guys. So everybody will have the opportunity to have a hot seat. The more bigger we grow, the more calls we'll do. You don't have to attend all of them, of course. I just say, you know what, it'd be great if you can attend at least twice a month, basically, because this is about immersion. Okay, this is about immersion. So every single day I'll be putting in the Spirit Speak download, so that you have something to focus in on as you're thinking through, how do I need to think differently today? Who do I need to be today? Okay, and then we'll have the weekly call as well, where you can bring anything to the table, and I will help you, you know, speak to Spirit about what's going on with you, but also give you very practical things to move you forward. Definitely, it's definitely I can only say that I am grateful to be gifted with the ability to see what is going on with you, okay? To be able to see my clients sometimes clearer than they can see themselves, and help them see where they're holding themselves back. So I invite you, because yes, and then what else? You're going to get some incredible training. We're going to start with the Spirit Sex Success program, okay? This was a private mentoring program that I did, I think it was last year. Okay, now you get access to all of that. This is what people pay thousands for. You're getting as part of the Deliberate Success Immersion program, as well as a lot of other programs that will be ultimately to keep boot camping your mind, to keep you immersed in a different way of thinking. Nobody goes through my programs. Nobody works with me without changing the way they see things, okay? I've had people realize that they're being trapped in religious circumstance that they've now broken free of, and been able then to go on to do more of the stuff that they want to do. I've had people open different branches of businesses because they're free from being stuck in their little business, thinking that this is all they could do. They suddenly realized there was more. I've had people get raises from their companies because they suddenly realized they can ask for what they want, man. Basically, I've had people go into relationships that are finally, after years and years of going through the same relationship with a different face, basically, they get into relationships where they are happy. I've had people get closer to their higher power, okay? And that to me is incredibly important, because if you're going to accelerate, you need to be in touch with your creator, right? Okay? And there's so many different things. I could give you stories of different things that people have changed as a result of the work we've done together. And my big thing, as you know, is Project 334,000. So I'm always looking for ways to help more people, okay? More people, because, you know, we live in a world that needs spiritual people to wake up. So if you are that person who knows you are born to prosper in all areas, you need to join us in the Deliberate Success Immersion program. I'm so excited about this. It's officially kicking off on the 1st of November, but you will get access immediately to weekly calls, as well as Spirit Sex Success immediately, okay? So go join in. Go look at the page. I keep adding more to the page as I think of what else can I make sure I put on here. So go and have a look at the page. It's at rosemarynonnynight.com/deliberate success. If you're ready to be immersed in a different way of thinking, if you're ready to get different results, join in. It's rosemarynonnynight.com/deliberate success. It's time to immerse yourself in a whole new environment and start getting better, greater, and more amazing results. Okay? Until the next time, my honeys, it's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you're born to live, because you want to. And I have to sing this affirmation one last time to bring it to a close. I choose to live out my calling. I choose to live out my calling. I choose to live out my calling. I will not die with my music in me. I will not die with my music in me. I will not die with my music in me. I Much, much, much amazing love. Bye.